Hi everyone, today we're going to make one of my favorite dishes, Amatriciana. Amatriciana is a dish from a little town called Amatrice. This place, they make it with spaghetti, but Amatriciana is very famous for Bucatini. I don't know why, can you see that? There's a hole inside there. Can you see that? Okay, so I rather prefer Bucatini, but the original recipe is spaghetti. And today I'm going to make Amatriciana as close as I can to the original way, but I personally make it different. I make it in a way that those American Italians or Australian Italians are overseas. They put the onion inside. They do different things, and they use maybe prosciutto of this part, while the real Amatriciana is using a Guanciale. Okay, so Bucatini Amatriciana. Okay, so what are our ingredients for Bucatini Amatriciana? So I need, if you're in Italy, you can buy a good guanciale, which is the cheek, and get it a bit thick, okay? That's nearly a centimeter. And I'm going to use a small piece of peperoncino at the end. I'm going to, instead of spaghetti, which is original, I'm going to use Bucatini with a hole in the middle. The pasta looks like spaghetti, it's thicker and it's got a hole in the middle. I love that. And I'm going to use Pecorino, and it's the yellow Pecorino. You can use Pecorino from Amatrice if you want, otherwise I use Pecorino Romano. And I'm going to use a bit of pepper at the end, and the tomato, which I'm going to show you soon. Okay, as for the tomato, I'm going to use Pelati, which is this big tomato, and you might have the ends, some brands might have the end here, so I'm going to just cut those away. Okay, so you got the Pelati here, and I'm going to just cut those up in small pieces. And this is pretty fresh, so it has to be cooked even more time than a normal passado. Okay, so I'm going to just cut all those up, okay? Okay, so the guanciale, it's cut pretty thick, okay? It's got this hard part on one side, and this is the part with pepper. This pepper I'm going to use also inside without adding pepper in the beginning. At the end I will add some pepper. So I'm going to just cut this off just by placing a knife here. Just starting to get that, and go on the edge. See, I'm doing it sideways to show you. And with your knife, which is parallel to the board, the cutting board, you can cut that as close as you can and just get rid of that strip. Look how short that is, so you don't waste anything. If I cut it this way, it's going to be harder to do, and I'm going to do it thicker and waste the precious fat that we need. Okay, so you see all this fat is a lot. Okay, so I'm going to just cut a little slice like this. Okay, and let's see on the other side, a little slice. Okay, this is only fat. I'm going to use this to start heating up the pan. Okay, so I'm going to put it in the pan to make the fat melt to cook the rest of the ingredients. Okay, so now I have the meat part and the fat part. Every single piece I cut, I want to cut it diagonally. Okay, so I have some meat and fat in every piece. Okay, and the piece is not too big because I want to cook this and make it croccante. Okay, so it's going to be crunchy on the outside, but inside it has to be soft. Okay, so when you eat it, it's crunchy on the outside, and inside it's soft and it's pretty good. So I'm cutting the diagonally. So every piece has fat and meat, okay? So just finish that up, and I'm gonna cut it all up for you. So I cut the guanciale long strips, okay? Guanciale is very difficult to find overseas in America and in Australia, unless you find someone that deals with pork and the delicatessen or butchers, and they can supply you with the cheek, and they do this type of job, okay? Otherwise, just use prosciutto, not bacon. You don't soy bacon, it's not really bacon, but prosciutto. You find prosciutto now overseas because they're starting to export from Italy prosciutto. You can find it in Australia and in America. Okay, there's a lot of Italians that are starting to do this business. Okay, so I have these pieces about that big. This is a bit thick because it's going to be crunchy on the outside, and I don't want it too long. Like, I don't want to choke on it, like, you know, so a piece like that is good. I want to pick it up with the pasta. So even if that's a bit too long, you see that the meat's in the middle, so I'm going to cut it in the middle. So I have a bit of meat here and a bit of meat there. See, there you go. Okay, don't want it too big, you know, because it's just not like that. See that it's become very oily now. See, the oil's coming out of the fat. Not using oil, I'm using the fat here. The lard just become oily. Okay, once that oil's starting to come up, throw in your guanciale. Here it's starting to fry already. And we're gonna heat it up a bit, then we're gonna lower the gas because I want them to toast, okay, and become really crunchy. So let's just do that. Okay, so I'll just put the fat on the side so it keeps on making fat. And guanciale is cooking, and you see the pepper, this is from the side, so I'm not going to add pepper right at this moment, just let it cook. Okay, so a lot of people take out the guanciale now and just cook the sauce, but how is it supposed to taste like Amatriciana? If you get rid of the Amatriciana, which is the cheek, you have to leave it in there and cook the tomatoes with the cheek. Okay, so the guanciale, so it becomes flavour. The flavour of the guanciale is in the tomatoes. I have those two pieces of fat on the side, which you can take out now. I personally will eat that, so I'm going to keep it inside. Okay, look at that sauce. I want this to cook slowly, so the flavour is enhanced in the tomatoes. So I'm going to lower the gas and put it low, and I'm going to do 20 minutes cooking. Then I'm going to throw in the pasta, and the last 10 minutes or 12 minutes I'll put the pasta inside. So it's going to cook about 30 minutes, this sauce, and the best sauces are the long cooking sauces. So the chili pepper I cut a bit, and I'm going to put it in the sauce when it's cooked a while. So the sauce has to cook for 30 minutes. So 20 minutes I'm going to cook the sauce, always turn on it, watch the sauce, and I'm going to put my Bucatini pasta or spaghetti in cooking. While the pasta's cooking, I'm going to throw this amount of pepper, chili pepper, inside the sauce to make it a bit spicier. If you want it really hot, put it all, but you're going to ruin the taste. You don't want to have it too chili, just a bit. You want to taste the cheek of the pork, the guanciale, and have a nice Amatriciana, so you don't want to eat chili. Okay, so Bucatini takes 8 minutes to cook. Otherwise you use big spaghetti, which takes about 11 minutes. And more time pasta takes, it means it's better. Okay, that's 11 minutes. I'm going to use Bucatini, and I'm not going to cook it for 8 minutes. I'm going to cook it for 6 minutes, and 2 minutes I'm going to put it in the pan with the sauce. Look at that sauce, boiling slowly, gentle temperature, not too hot, and mix it up so it doesn't stick to the pan. But I'm using a low pan, it's not a deep pan. so the sauce is spread out because I'm going to cook my pasta inside here. So I put my bucatini, a bit of salt, not much because I don't use salt in the rest of the recipe because this is very salty already. And the pecorino cheese and the panchetta with the pepper and the chili pepper, it's going to be quite salty, so we don't add salt. So now that I've thrown in the pasta, it's going to cook for 6 minutes because it says 8 minutes on a packet. So if it says 10 minutes, you cook 8 minutes, 2 minutes less. I'm going to put the chili pepper inside, just throw that in and we'll mix that up. 6 minutes has passed. I'm going to just pull out my pasta and throw it in, okay? Okay, so I'm stirring up the pasta, putting the sauce on top and turning, okay, 2 minutes only. Now I'm going to add some pepper. As you see, I added pepper and I'm going to add some pecorino. And I'm not going to make the pecorino melt. I'm going to just stir it up and take it out. Okay, look at that. That's very nice. It's not dry. It's perfect. Okay, now plate it. Okay, so here's my plate. I'll just grab that. Nice bunch of that. Look at that. Wow, looks so fantastic. Okay, I'm doing a video, so I had to rush off and get some things. So look at that. Beautiful. It's excellent. Okay, Amatriciana. Okay, and we'll get some guanciale on top. Look at that. Beautiful Amatriciana. Bucatini Amatriciana and pecorino. That looks beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at that Amatriciana. Look at that. That is so beautiful. This is one of my favorite dishes. So let's enjoy it. Just grab like some guanciale, put it in your plate, turn the fork, grab your pasta. Look at that. Look at that. Bucatini Amatriciana. Click notification button. Big thumbs up. Buona. Sorry about that. Buona. This Orlando Raw. Anything can happen. Subscribe.